Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina Hype coming back at you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. And today's video you guys are going to be seeing is we're going to be covering some Call of Duty Black Ops 4 February 14th patch notes, as well as we're also going to be covering a little bit of information that has to do with a new map or operation possibly coming into the game. Most likely it's going to be a multiplayer operation. As you guys remember, there was the whole heist operation back in the Black Ops 4 multiplayer beta. There was all that like heist thing going on to where like you had to like spend points to earn attachment for your weapons, and there was like all this like it was like a fun little game mode if you guys didn't play the beta. I'm kind of explaining to you guys the best I possibly can, but they're possibly bringing it back, but like something newer and something better, and we're going to be covering all the information in today's video. So before we go any further, please remember, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you guys are always notified when I post a video to the channel. And also, if you guys going to enjoy the video, do not forget to hit that like button. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, if you guys want to head down into the description, you guys will find it where it says info. There will be a little title there. If you guys want to click the first link underneath the title info, it'll take you guys over to a website with all the patch notes. We're going to be reading off all the patch notes for this update. If you guys want to read them all by yourself, you guys can do so. Or if you guys want to read along with me, you guys can do that as well. But the title goes on to say Black Ops 4 February 14th update features teases for upcoming content and major updates with the patch notes. Now, it says here, patch notes for the next batch of content coming to Black Ops 4 has been released, revealing a wave of new modes, fixes, and information on the next operation. Black Ops 4 is winding down its operation Absolute Zero, and Treyarch is making sure that its fans have tons of content to sift through before starting on the next operation. Seems like Treyarch wanted to make the February 14th update worthy of the holiday by filling up the featured playlist on all platforms with something different for the weekend, while also giving fans an update on their next operation. Now, in a tweet that PlayStation themselves actually tweeted out, I'll put a link to the tweet in the description, so if you guys want to check out the tweet on your own, you guys can do that. But whenever you watch the actual clip, it basically shows like a desert scene, and then a car just drives by. A pretty nice car, to be honest. It just drives by, and then like police follow up, just following this car. A helicopter flies over, as well as a motorcycle or an ATV, I believe, and they just chase this guy. And the clip just continues and continues. It's kind of like a teaser to what could come. As you guys know, Absolute Zero operation, it was for the winter kind of like season. Now we're getting ready to come into spring. March is coming up here soon, and they're probably going to try to like throw something at us to kind of get us ready for spring, and then eventually summer will be here. And as you guys know, these operations usually last at least a month, 2 months, 3 months, somewhere in there, at least 2 months. So they're probably going to throw us at something at us that's going to be pretty long and pretty interesting. But next up, it says here, new modes are going to make their way into the game, such as Arms Team Deathmatch, and a limited time mode for Blackout called Close Quarter Frenzy for PlayStation 4. While Endurance Chaos Mosh Pit, Mercenary Deathmatch Mosh Pit, and Mercenary Chaos Mosh Pit have been added to the Xbox One and PC feature playlist. To celebrate the holidays, Treyarch is showing some love to its players by announcing a special Valentine's Quad Feed weekend, which will give players a chance to earn loads of XP in various game modes. Now moving on, as you guys know, this update is going to last from February 14th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, to February 19th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if you guys are on the East Coast, that is 1 p.m. So if you guys are waiting for this update or to end come February 19th, 1 p.m., that is when it's going to cut. So if it's like 12:49, get in there, get another game in, and then you can get back off. But moving on here, it says PlayStation multiplayer fans who love it a bit of chaos will be thrilled to play Arms Race Team Deathmatch, which raises the points and earn per EKIA from 100 to 150, meaning there's going to be a lot of kill streaks and XP to earn throughout a single game. Meanwhile, players on all platforms who will see a noticeable change to Team Deathmatch from here on, as Treyarch bumped up the standard score limit to 100. The higher limit will be a permanent feature for the mode, since the company decided to change it based off of incredibly positive feedback. Now, this is not me reading off the article, but something I would just say is, a lot of the Call of Duties, 100 is like a typical score for Team Deathmatch. The whole 75, 80, like stuff like that, that just doesn't really make a Team Deathmatch. I feel like 100 is like a standard for TDM. But moving on here, it says Xbox and PC players will now be able to jump into the Endurance Chaos Mosh Pit. Ambush will still be available for another week, while PlayStation players will see the return of Close Quarter Frenzy. And Treyarch also announced that the first solo variants to these limited time modes will come February 15th, giving players a new way to experience the game types. Now it says here that you can read the whole patch notes down below, but we're going to get to that in just a second. It says Valentine's Quad Feed weekend begins. It's a big week as we set the stage for our next operation, and we're getting a head start with our Valentine's Quad Feed weekend celebration now live through 10 a.m. Tuesday, February 19th. Enjoy 5 days of double XP in multiplayer and zombies, double weapon XP in multiplayer and zombies, double Nebulium Plasma in zombies, and double merits in Blackout on us. We're starting this one a day early and ending an extra day later than usual, just in case we're butting into anyone's Valentine's plans. Then again, nothing says I choose you like staying in all night to rank up with your favorite duo partner, right? But it now says, and for those Blackout warriors who've already dominated their way to Echelon 80, we'll just leave this right here. Introducing Arms Race Team Deathmatch. This week, we're spicing things up with this new fan favorite game mode as we prep for next week's new operation. Looking to level up faster, call in more strike teams, or finally take on the Gunship Challenge, introducing the brand new Arms Race Team Deathmatch multiplayer playlist on PS4, where every EKIA earns 150 points instead of the usual 100. This means more points, more XP, and more score streaks, so be sure to bring a rocket launcher to the gunfight. TDM 100 is here to stay. After thoroughly playtesting different point values and listening to the community feedback on TDM's pacing, we've raised the standard score limit for TDM, or for Team Deathmatch, from 75 to 100. And for kill confirmed, from 60 to 80. Yes, TDM 100 is now this new standard. Let us know what you guys think of the change in the comments below. You guys can do that on the article, and you guys can also do that in my comments. You guys can let me know what you guys think about kind of the information so far, and what you guys think about that 75 to 100. I think it's actually pretty interesting. Like, I like it at 100, to be honest. The whole 75 thing, I feel like that's just something that every Call of Duty, like Call of Duty producer, like Treyarch, Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, I feel like that's something they do for the beta. Every company always starts out at 75 for multiplayer TDM, and then eventually they raise it up to 100. But moving on here, it says Close Quarter Frenzy is back. Close Quarters Frenzy has returned to the PS4 by popular demand, and as Ambush continues its second week on Xbox One and PC. We've heard your request to bring CQF back to Blackout, so now's your chance to get in on the action using only close range weapons against a faster collapse. Before our third operation kicks into gear, and tomorrow we're launching our first solo variants of these limited time modes, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Friday, February 15th. Our next operation begins February 19th. Black Ops 4 gets even bigger starting on Tuesday, February 19th. Our upcoming third operation will deliver a constant stream of new content with several major updates dropping throughout February, March, and April. And we can't wait to show you what we've got in store. Some very special trailers are just around the corner to tell you everything that you need to know. Now, as that content is coming out, guys, you guys will see that here on the channel. Every single time they drop something new, it'll be here on the channel. So if there's ever information that you're like, I need to know about it, if you guys want, as I said, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you guys are already going to be notified every single time I'm posting information about the game. I'm always going to have you guys up to date on what's going on with this game. But moving on throughout the article, there's a whole summary here if you guys have not read everything in fully, or you guys are confused. I'm not going to read the summary because the summary just basically repeats everything that kind of goes through. I'll read a few things here. It says here for PS4 multiplayer, that's the feature playlist. It talks about the whole earned 150 points rather than 100 for the Arms Race TDM. And then it also says here Pro Series Mosh Pit continues using the latest CWL competitive rule set. So as you guys know, Pro Series was put in because the whole League Play was not put in yet. So that's going to be still kind of running. I feel like once this operation actually does come out, they're probably going to put League Play in, and then Pro Series will come out. But until then, As I can see here, there's like everything in the summary is just repeating what we've already read. So I'm going to go and skip over all that. There's not really anything important here that I need to kind of cover. So that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I did have another link that I wanted to put in the description, kind of talk to you guys about, but I'm going to save that for another video and include it with something else. So if you guys went on to enjoy this video, do not forget to hit that like button. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you guys are always notified when I post a video to the channel. Remember to go ahead and follow me on any of my social medias if you guys would like to do so. All my social medias, the links to everything is in the description. And if you guys want to check out my sponsors, links to all my sponsors as well as the codes to get yourself some discounts are all in the description. So if you guys want to get yourself some cool stuff, feel free to do so. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out my merchandise, you guys can do so by clicking the link to my store down in the description underneath where it says merchandise. It'll take you guys directly to my store and you guys can cop yourself some merch. It's not required if you guys purchase anything. It's just there if you guys want to rep the brand. So feel free to do so. And without further ado, guys, that's been your boy D and Hype. I'll catch you guys next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace!